Hey everybody, welcome back to the Council of Reeds. I'm Dylan, here with Jason.
G'day.
Nitin.
Hello.
Fummy.
Hey.
And Dave.
Hello. Come on, man.
What?
Thank you. What?
That wasn't funny. That was just me saying hello.
That's what's funny.
That wasn't.
He was laughing at
how
you, not
you
with you.
did it.
And the leaning.
big difference.
What, you're going to lean in every time you talk? I think maybe some listeners would prefer you
We
and I
probably
to...
need that.
You and I would do that more, but let's not do that.
No, it would sound too good. We
Yeah,
can't
damn
have
straight.
that.
Yeah, and talk under our breath more.
Okay, featured comics this week. Do you mind?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Featured comics, Black Adam, number 1.
Adam.
And New Fantastic Four, number 1.
Oh.
We're also going to talk about the very, very good sounding Kraven the Hunter movie that's coming out.
Mate.
Jason's film Flashback, The Howling.
Yeah.
The finale for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, yeah!
Yes,
Okay.
very good.
Yeah, that's it. It's done.
Episode 6 of The Boys.
You!
And Ms. Marvel episode 3. I was just preparing myself with an instant opinion summary in a.
That's one, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Ow.
Your Thor broke, and because I don't know if you know me, but I like Venom.
Oh,
So sometimes
just a little bit.
When I try to buy Venom figures, it's not the only figure I get.
Oh.
So ages ago, I bought this Venom figure, and it was terrible, but it was so worth buying. Because you know when you get to a point where you're like, I need dodgy stuff of what becomes available, because it's even funnier, it just looks absolutely crass. So I got this Venom figure, which I actually don't have in this bag, because it's in another box of Venom shit somewhere else. But what I've got is the rest of the figures that came when I bought this Venom figure. And they are the weirdest, dodgiest looking pencil toppers.
Oh, I thought they were Ushis or something.
That's
but they're not.
they're supposed to be like Ushis, but they're not. They're rock hard.
They're just revolve.
And they're terrible. And they look a bit... I know it's 2022, but they look a little bit mongolated and retarded. So I really knew you guys would enjoy these. Look like...
What kind of red is this?
Is that new? That's a new
not
Spidey.
red,
That
is
looks like
no,
it's
man,
from.
I've had these now probably for about 7 or 8 years, just sitting in a box.
That looks like it's from the 90s and it's been out in the sun.
Look
Oh no, but look at the blue, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
blue's
Look
fine.
at Captain America's face.
Ah!
There's
Oh my god, that's
Show the
amazing!
people, Dylan.
there's a
Oh, it's
Superman
amazing.
that looks like Donald Trump.
Oh, it does too.
It does.
Oh, and he's very
No, you're supposed to use the back of your hand, Dylan.
he's a very white Superman.
This Robin may hang out at
This Superman.
in
Hold on.
places. Yeah,
Hold on.
this Trump. You mean Trump?
No, look, isn't there like a Superman out the back that looks just like that?
The money box.
Yeah, it's the same. I swear to God, it's the
Same
same mold.
mold.
Nah,
swear
the
to
money box is like 30, 40 years old.
This disruption, all this movement. Look what I've created. This is excellent. Oh shit! Hurry up, quick!
Yeah, no, I don't understand this.
Quick! We don't need any of this.
It's the same. It's
Oh, wow, it is
the same mold. It's the same thing. It's blowing my mind.
Stirring the capital.
Now, Catwoman.
Oh my god.
And the Catwoman that they've gone with is the and she's a beautiful woman. What the hell has happened to that face?
Ah!
So we're gonna have to do some close-ups, or Dylan's gonna have to
An
edit some
addiction to
photos.
crack cocaine
Oh man,
would be my guess
and
there.
the mouth's it's not just the lips;
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mouth is purple.
Ew. I have to take pictures of
That'd
this.
cost you $5.
Now I don't know if this is like Tom Waits Wolverine, or maybe
It's the penguin.
Penguin team. Yes.
It is today.
Now we're gonna get some deep jokes later, and there's gonna be some talk about the deep. But I don't know what the hell is going on with this Aquaman.
Well.
So again, we will show you some photos around that, and this Batman just looks like a Batman, but it's a full weird pout. But it's more the way Batman's standing, like he's an angry African American woman in a coffee shop. Yeah, like he's got some justice to beat down.
Wolvie looks a bit obese.
So these things are just amazing. I saw them when I was going through it.
fantastic.
Yeah, and I'm like, I have to bring these in because they just look so dodgy.
Wow.
The facial expressions, the look, like Superman Trump.
But it's the money box the same.
Yeah, but the money box does look a lot better. Again, I don't know why he's making that face.
It's storming the capital.
This is a bit bizarro looking with the skin tone and the lines in his face.
Weird.
That's
Then the
bizarro.
Captain America frown.
That's scary.
It's
We
just...
need.
And the Aquaman, I think he's
should
blowing
repaint
bubbles.
The hair.
That's probably the best way we could put that.
Let's go blowing
Paint
bubbles.
the
Yeah.
hair orange.
I was going to think he's a clown machine.
Oh, okay, yeah. So for all
Like
the
evolving.
keen viewers, we'll just put these up the front here so Jay can play with them during the podcast,
Pause, print,
As he
screen,
is.
zoom in.
as he is known to do.
Robin looks like he's like a bit.
Love your bootleg toys. It's great.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Try and find some more next week.
Are they bootleg?
Oh, they're building as all hell.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
The venom is just the
fact
venom
that
is
it's Marvel and
weird,
DC in one
cheesy,
line.
big teeth, smile. It's terrible. I'll try and find it and I'll bring it in as well. But yeah,
Can't remember if I told you guys, but my cousin, she went to Cabra and then she took a picture of this toy. It's a freaking Thomas the Tank Engine Transformer.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And I was like, I need to buy that. Where'd you get that? I need to find
Back.
it.
because I got to.
As if you didn't know the answer to that.
Yeah, but which shop? There's a million freaking bootleg shops in goddamn Cabra.
Yeah, you're talking to one. You're fine.
yeah.
I got a dodgy venom. That's the figure's too big for the box it's in, so his head sticks outside.
Yeah.
It's great, and the face is terrible. His face is almost painted on. It's great. Yeah, I'll bring that one in.
Oh,
It's really
excellent.
funny.
Alrighty. Comic books?
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Obviously, it started the big push of the movie calendar. A new Black Adam 12-part miniseries by Christopher Priest and art by Sandoval. Anybody read this?
Yeah.
Yes.
What'd you think?
Interesting.
It's very different. It's very Priest Black Panther.
It is.
So I really enjoyed that. Because Black Panther Priest is one of my favourite comics of all
So
time.
Black Adam's got like a kid mode now or some shit, like a normal person, like he transforms.
Yes. To a,
Yeah.
just a
He's
a
no
dude.
longer the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Does he call anyone a jabroni?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a bit confused by that. I was like, what's going on here? Oh, he's got a
He's
normal
on altar.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And he's got his
And that's you, 'cause-
government sidekicks, crony info sidekick dude.
Yeah, I think it's new, right?
Right.
Serious? The book?
No, I mean like him
Oh, there you go.
transforming into a
One.
Non-superhero.
yeah. Usually before if he transforms he turns back into like a pharaoh looking dude, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, does
As a
he
young,
stays like a
yeah.
statue?
He's like a younger version of
Yeah.
himself or something. Then.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, because he goes to the US, some kind of government sort of thing for a meeting, because he's the leader of Kandak or whatever you call the country. The best is they're calling Mr. Adam, and he's just ignoring them until it's
Lord
Lord
Adam.
Adam. Oh yes.
Should be.
But yeah, interesting. Like spoilers.
Yeah,
We're trying to stay away maybe from the spoilers. Like it's the big thing of the book, Dave.
Okay.
There's a new character and who is implicated in an assassination attempt or an assassination. But he's a doctor and his
Is he?
reveal
Is
was
he a
interesting.
doctor?
I thought
Is he a
interesting.
doctor? Oh.
I don't know. He says no, but I don't. He's working at the hospital.
Yeah, but there's no record.
He's a custodian.
I don't know if it's much of a spoiler, but his best friend is like, she's like, I'm your best friend, and then next minute, like, he gets like taken, and she doesn't notice. Like, you don't see any after effects. It's just like her walking, mumbling on, and he's like, gone.
Yeah, but
It's hilarious.
if we're walking home and you walk that way, and a van comes to get you, I'm not necessarily going to notice.
No, but they'll go the same way.
Okay.
But he's also trying to get in her pants, and she's had enough of that.
Yeah.
She tells him no like 3 times.
No means no, Dave.
That's it.
But I thought it
Fourth
was
time I'm calling people to kill.
I thought it was an intriguing first issue. There's a lot in there. Different to Black Adam.
Yeah, it's
Very,
really different.
very un-Black Adam-y. But I did like it.
I like the
But I'm a sucker for Priest.
kid. He's cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a lot of personality.
Oh, yeah, so much. A bit too much. Like, he's on the
he's-
verge of being, I want to punch this dude in the face.
Yeah, like very eccentric. and
Yes.
that.
Like,
Especially with
shut
all
up.
the like woke stuff.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
did
yeah,
at
yeah.
The hospital, but yeah.
But, that's the best bit. Like,
Oh,
first
yeah,
time
yeah.
you see him, he's
It's like cha-ching.
He's got a white supremacist that's messed up. He's like, yes, I'm here to be your doctor. And then when Black Adam starts choking the dude out, the doctor's like, I don't give a shit.
I was teaching him about the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just not what I hadn't looked into it much. I just assumed a more straight Black Panther book, and it was very different, but enjoyable. You should read it then.
Black Adam.
Yes.
He knew what he's talking about.
What did I say?
Black Panther.
Ah, well, yeah.
Oh, don't be
You're not wrong.
surprised.
Like, instantly, within a couple of pages, I'm like, oh, it's just Black Panther. Cool, Priest, I'm down. All right, next up, New Fantastic Four, number 1.
So this takes place like 347 of Fantastic Four, like when
A bit after that, yeah.
the OG team get kidnapped and they form a little bit of
Yes.
a new team. And
You would have read it, I assumed.
Is that where you're stopping? Or
I could go on.
Yes.
that's the whole point of
So we have a priest who's doing.
Well, you should explain to people who the new team is for our listeners.
Oh, okay. So it's Ghost Rider, Spidey, Wolvie, and Mr. Fix-It.
Yes.
And do we have? So they were. It was a 3-issue span.
Yes.
Do we have that still?
No, that's sold out.
That's sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that came out 2 weeks ago, and that was just a reprint and
Yep.
put together of that. And this is the new one from, and that was Walt Simonson and
Art Adams.
Art Adams.
Yep.
And this is Peter David, who's been doing some great stuff recently. Finishing up. Nearly about to finish up one of his others. No, there's one more to go on Maestro, isn't there? Yeah, so this takes place just after that, and bringing together the heroes again and separating them at times, and yeah, just bringing you back into the story. It was fun. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. It was out there at times.
It's like demons in Las Vegas, basically.
Yeah.
Wolvie,
Bit weird how they got there. I mean,
yeah, but it's the mystic kind
Yeah.
of shit
And,
around
like,
it.
there might be an
understandable.
answer for that
Yeah.
to come.
And, Wolverine calling a woman prego, that made me have a giggle. That was quite good.
Oh, and I'd like to know if the artist sort of... Did he draw a cigarette in his mouth?
It's a pretzel.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a pretzel
Yeah,
stick.
they're not allowed to smoke it in Marvel.
It's a pretzel
I think-
stick, bub.
Yeah. I think
Like-
the dude's just drawing it. And
Cop
they've gone,
out.
Yeah, they've gone, oh, we'll brown that.
Cop out. That's a cigarette for sure. But no, besides that, it was a fun book.
Oh, it would be a cigar though if it was Wolvie though.
That's true.
It could very well be. Yeah.
He was his go-to generally. Oh, not in the patch days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I really liked the art. The art. Okay, obviously Art Adams is not really going to be doing a 5-part mini-series in this day and age.
No.
And obviously they couldn't get Bradshaw to do anything over the covers, or that would take 2 years. So they found this guy who fits
It looks
enough, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're like,
Especially the start, the young girl, the
Yes.
nose, the face. I'm like, yeah, I really. Yeah, the young nun. Yeah, that was nice and creepy at the start
Yeah.
of the nun.
yes.
But poof. But yeah, I really enjoyed the art.
Yeah.
I thought it was quite different. A bit of vulture stuff with Spidey
Yeah.
was cool too. Yeah, I dug it. I really like that one page where Ghost Rider's saying it depends how you look at them, and it's half,
Yes.
and you can see the demons and stuff. And that demon dude was just not creepy enough.
Yeah.
Without doing too much and going, oh, we need someone new, but let's not go crazy
Overboard,
out there.
sort of thing?
Exactly
Yeah.
right. And he's just a demon, which
Yeah.
is great. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued more than like Patch,
Yeah,
to be honest.
for sure. Like they're just a great combo. You know, like the fact that was just a 3-issue, early 90s 3-issue fill-in on Fantastic Four that sort of became legendary. One, because of the team and Art Adams, amazing art at the
That
time.
helps, yeah.
But it's just a cool four.
Because I bought that a couple of weeks ago. I didn't reread it. I read it only recently.
Yep.
But I re-bought that because just to have it as a...
One.
Yeah. And it's just so pretty.
Yeah.
It really is just so pretty. The art is amazing. So yeah, check it out.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. It's one of the better of these flashbacks.
There's been some good ones, though.
Yes.
Yeah. I think they're
Started
more
really good.
hit than miss recently.
Yeah,
There's still some
recently maybe 50-50.
Yeah.
Venom and Patch are a bit
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Protector.
Next week, this week coming. Alrighty, Dylan. Beware of the Eye of Odin, is that what it's called?
Beware the Eye of Odin.
New image book
Number
by Doug Wagner, the vinyl guy, I do believe.
Oh yeah, yes.
Jeez, that's a good book. Sorry, but...
So tell the people all about it.
This is kind of like a Viking adventure. You got your main character who he believes he's been cursed since he was born. Because
That was a pretty heavy backstory.
very interesting. Like his mum died giving birth to him, and wherever he goes, people die, and
Oh, wow.
he's just
His
resigned.
mum was beloved.
Yeah.
So instantly, as a baby, people always hated him already. 'Cause
Yeah, everyone
he took
blamed
her
him.
away.
And,
Yeah. Wow.
oh, he went
I like the art.
on a ship with his dad, and then a storm came and freaking killed everybody.
Yes.
So he's just resigned to the fact that he's just shit.
Yeah.
And he's got really bad luck. So he comes into possession of an artifact called the Eye of Odin, and he has to go on like a quest to bring it back to the rightful owner, or else he's going to die
Yes.
painfully and slowly.
And, like, he can't give it off to Dave to take it. He's got to.
Do it himself.
Yeah.
And he's got kind of two companions that come with him.
They were both great.
One is a one-armed blacksmith who throws an anvil attached to a chain as a flail.
Yes.
The way that he deals with something that's attacking them, holy hell. That's
And-
a nice finishing move.
And the other one is this crazy girl that believes that she's a Valkyrie, and
Yes.
she talks to a rat
Yes.
that rides around on her shoulder. It's great.
Yeah.
The art really grabbed me.
The
Like,
art's excellent.
Yeah.
we were looking in previews when this was in previews, and the art was like really grabbed us, and we were like, okay, we got to get this.
It's cool. You know,
Yeah.
a cool name. Like, as you turn the page, you're like, oh, that's a cool name.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks... Because the art fits. Now, do I want to see this on Spider-Man? This guy on Spider-Man? Probably not.
No,
But
but
something like this,
Not-
it just really
Yeah,
fit.
it's really crisp and really
those
clean.
goblins
Yeah.
and shit. Really
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Like, it got trolls and...
I'm going to chuck this down for the trade, I reckon.
yeah, sure.
It was really very solid fantasy first issue.
Yeah,
You know, simple, questy, you know, sidekicks, bad guys.
and it's a bit tongue in cheek.
Yes.
like it's
Yeah,
fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
very fun.
I wasn't gonna pick it up, but as soon as I looked through it, I'm like, I gotta buy this. This looks great.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
Can't wait to see sort of where it goes.
Yes, because very heavy on the Norse mythology.
Very.
Oh, cool.
Lots of creatures showing up, and I'm sure we'll get more, maybe gods and stuff. In
For
the
sure.
future.
Because that was Dave's pick this week. Did we get shorted on that? I didn't
Which
see.
was your pick again?
The
The Lady Death one.
yes.
I think we had to get a couple of shops.
Right. Fair enough. Then.
Lady Death. Yes, very good though. All right,
Yes.
next up, Dark Crisis, tie-in miniseries, 6-parter, Young Justice. I loved Peter David's original Young Justice series, one of my favorite DC comics of all time. We had a Bendis run a couple of years ago. It wasn't very good. This is the best
No.
thing with these characters since Peter David. So it's set after the Justice League's dead, obviously. So it's, you know, Connor, Tim, Cassie, Bart. The boys are all useless. And like, it's very much a going back to high school sort of thing, sort of she says. Like, she describes it as you've moved schools and you come back and you've got to pretend to be the same person you were. Because they're still friends, but they're very separate because they're not together all the time. And
Okay.
they've all, you know, the boys have all died and come back pretty well, maybe not Tim, but two of the boys, you know. But the boys, spoilers, disappear. And it looks like they've gone from back in time
Okay.
to the early days of Young Justice.
Based
like-
out of a cave.
Yeah. And she's like in real time, like they just disappear on the spot. And no one seems to care. She goes to see Wally. Hey, man, you seen Bart? Oh, I'm busy. Are you here to help us? No, don't care. Nightwing, same thing. No one cares.
They're like, yeah, there's nowhere on the earth at the
Yeah.
moment because they were searching around everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They fight,
The Great Endowed.
yes, the Great Endowed.
That's a name.
She
them
hypnotizes
with
you with
a-
her giant breasts.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought it was a boy's character.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're like, ooh. I guess that's going back to a different time and place that Young Justice was when it first started.
Yeah. I do like the smoke just covering all her boobs though. It was great.
That's why I didn't realise it.
But it was fun.
It's still there.
Yeah,
On every page.
Yeah, like I said, I love Young Justice. I picked this up just for the pod. Like, I'm like, ugh, the last series is rubbish. This will be rubbish. Because they've just wasted these characters since 52. They all sort of fell in limbo because they got replaced by the next gen of the sidekicks. And that's a big part of the story, that their era of heroes are in Lost. Because they can't quite step up to be the new ones because they're still around. And their replacements are already...
Yeah, come through.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it was excellent. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Nice art, simple.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
Like, the only way it could have been better if it was Peter David and Todd Knuck. Like, otherwise it was damn spot on. So if you liked Young Justice in the old days, highly recommend. Highly recommend. You got Arrowette, haven't seen her in forever. Very good, very good.
Nice.
One of my favourites of the week. Alrighty. Punisher War Journal Blitz. So this is a one-shot part of the current Punisher series where he's leading the hand. Anybody read this?
No.
This was very good.
Really?
It's the best thing I've read of this so far.
And it wasn't Aaron Wright.
No.
That's interesting.
It's his protege.
Oh, okay.
So, Punisher and his ninjas.
That sounds so wrong.
It's a little political. He's going to take out the new hate monger, who is very Proud Boysy that sort of stuff, right?
He's wearing a wine shirt.
No, just a fancy business three-piece suit sort of thing. Because it starts off that they're taking out the hate monger's crew. They got guns and drugs and burn all the coke, burn the money, whatever, right. And there's like last two left in the bunker or whatever, and like one's like they're obviously TV guy, like the right wing TV guy, and like Punisher's like, look at you, the badge you've never earned, and your compass and your whatever's like local military supply store must love you and your mates come in. What do you got to be proud of? And it was like, just like a bit throwback at what's been happening with the Punisher stuff, I think for sure. So then it goes on, obviously going to look for this guy, and it flashes back to Punisher had met him before. Some really cool stuff, like at the compound, the bad guys, they've got a couple of hand ninjas tied to the fence that are getting eaten by polar bears.
Oh.
Flashback to the old stuff, and like people just getting shot, like civilians. My favourite thing, I won't spoil for these people because it was excellent, but Punisher pulls out a certain crate and shoots it at a clock tower. And yeah, it was just really fun single issue. Take the stupid ninja-ness away, and it was just Punisher doing Punisher shit. I liked it. It's just a simple Punisher one-shot with like some history of this dude, and Punisher sort of made mistakes before with this guy, like sort of trusting sort of thing. That was very good. I really liked it. All
right, next title. I have to read the full title for this book. It's amazing. Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen's boss, Perry White.
Nice.
You shouldn't be allowed to have that many words in a title for a comic book.
It's amazing. It's the best. This is 8 pages of new stuff, unfortunately.
Whole 8?
Yes.
Look at these 8
But
pages.
it's Matt Fraction and Steve Lieber.
Oh, wow.
Fraction, okay.
Kind of a follow-up to their Jimmy Olsen series, which was amazing, so much fun. And it's basically Perry White talking about the good old days of the newspaper business, and then Superman showed up. Then every single day after Superman shows up, the headline is Superman saves Metropolis. Superman saves the city. And there's this awesome 2-page spread of all the headlines that they have to come up with, and it's hilarious. One of them is like, Superman destroys city. Op-ed by Lex Luthor. It's great. It's a really dry sense of humor.
Because that Jimmy Olsen 12-parter was phenomenal.
It's amazing. It's so good.
That very throwback 60s Silver Age-ness.
It's like a parody of Silver Age books.
Absolutely.
And the rest of the book, after the 8 pages, reprints.
Oh, reprints, right.
Yeah. So the first one is from the Fraction Olsen book. And then a couple, I think, 70s stories. The second one is a bit of a standout. It's called The Super Cigars of Perry White. And the premise of that is a bunch of aliens give Perry White a box of cigars that when he smokes them, he gets superpowers.
Like a different power for each cigar?
No, I think he just becomes like Superman.
Strong.
He can fly and he can...
That would have been cool.
That is very Silver Age.
It is!
Just
But it's like,
the-
yeah. It's great. Lots of fun. I am kind of bummed that it's only 8 pages of new stuff. And I own like 2 of the stories in here.
Yeah,
already.
but that's the thing. Like for most people, like younger people, if you're picking this up, you're not gonna have seen the
exactly.
backup. So what different than
Yeah.
your but. I just don't see what was the point or
Yeah, I
why.
don't understand. Like, is this leading
Why?
into something
Yeah.
else, or they're not doing a Perry White mini?
It just seemed out of nowhere. Like, the Jimmy book finished a year ago.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to see what the interest was on this to do a Perry White mini.
You should buy more, Dylan.
Yeah.
One's enough. I just wanted a Perry White issue 1 in my collection. It's great.
Maybe they're going to do a new collection of that. Like a complete and something new to add to that as a new selling point.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because they didn't do a complete, right? They just did a...
They did.
They did a
It
complete?
was a big, fat trade
I should have bought that.
a while ago. It's probably out of print.
Yeah. Anyway. Moving along. Issue 8 of Newburn this week. One of our favourites. What an issue. I think we say that every time.
I think so.
But
Gonna
goddamn.
happen again.
Goddamn, this was good.
Almost book of the week, I think.
Yeah, it's right up there.
It's bloody close with maybe the next one.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. But anyway, whatever it was bloody brilliant. Story continuing on. Last time we checked in with Newburn. Old mate was in. No, I can't think of the name of it.
Emily?
Emily. Yeah. Is it Emily? Anyway, she's
Is now.
held up in the police station with the guy that's. I don't want to say that word. Fingered her for murder.
Well, I think it is not the right word. Because she did murder the person.
Snitched.
Not by the end of the issue.
Yeah.
But they're waiting for it all to go down because they're all outside waiting to take her out, and then there's a lot of other shit going on in the background, and it is just Newburn going off, and he's next. I really would. I'm trying to pick who would do a mad role as an older guy playing this role, especially seeing this not new side of him, but the way that he does go hard in of just really establishing laws on who he is and where how he feels about what his part is in the city.
The line, I think, I run this city, and
Damn.
he's not wrong.
Yeah.
From what we've seen, because he's just gotten the whole book has gotten way more in depth and involved and crossing paths.
So
But
much
just him
entanglement.
himself, at first he's like, okay, he's just keeping the peace sort of thing, and you've seen more dirt, like more and more him doing some more sass in this one. Wow.
Yeah. And the way he ends up spinning and working out the end of the issue is just it's masterful.
Yes.
And it looks like maybe a bit of a break now, unfortunately. So there's a trade coming. It looks like it'll probably be an 8-issue trade, which would make sense. Jump on because you're really going to enjoy it, and you'll probably enjoy it on television in a few years' time.
If it doesn't become a show, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
It just screams TV.
The backup was interesting as well because we really didn't get any closure in regards to the young lady's murderer and everything like that. But it was still a nice story, but just not where I thought it was going to go. And anyone else out there reading it, thought the same thing. Yeah, I'd be keen to see what you thought.
100%. Like you're like,
it was a weird turn.
both she seems somewhat at peace. She's moving on, and but there's no resolution, no justice, no.
And as she's taking the new person through the rules, like every time, don't go there alone. Make sure you're never alone here. You're never doing that by yourself. It's like shit. Like, there's still the wounds there, but it feels like I guess like you said, there's not closure, but she's trying to move on. I guess. But it was really interesting.
That backup was excellent.
Yeah.
Both backups have been good, but this one was just something about it.
Yeah. Are we the only two that read this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the trade.
Okay. Oh wow.
Fair enough.
I'll have to buy that.
Next up, oh,
man.
Amazing Spider-Man issue
caught
4.
up.
How good is this book?
It is. It's great. It's
Amazing.
You beat me to it. I was just gonna say that.
But it is, right? Like, this is some of the best Spidey I've seen in like this issue. Oh, Tombstone.
Like it's
Checkmate.
It's intense.
Yeah.
Like circle. Holy shit.
You're panting as much as Spidey is by the time he gets to the top of that building and realizing what's happened, and you're like, holy shit, what I just read. Let's go back and then Tombstone is just having drinks with Robbie.
Yeah.
Ah, so good. So good.
But it's just nowhere where you thought this was going 2
Shit, no.
issues ago.
And just shows great misdirect in writing.
Oh,
And that's what all I ask for in comics. I want it pretty. I want it to look pretty, sometimes ugly pretty, I don't care, and good writing. And you're in.
And it's done good when not once do you question what's happening.
No.
Yeah, because as he's going through that building, you're like, oh man, I hope he saves everybody. You don't stop to question it.
Yeah, there's not like a pull the goddamn tablecloth off twist, right? Like, it was all there.
Yes.
It just isn't. Like,
It's just a beautiful setup.
yeah.
Just a beautiful criminal setup.
And I spoke about him last time. Ramirez's art on this, I understand some of it, Ramirez,
they
but
can
it
shut
is
up. It's
fantastic.
It is
It is
beautiful.
good Ramirez stuff, man.
It's the pacing. I've always said he's the best storytelling going around. Because the pacing of, you feel Spider-Man is under the pump time-wise.
Yeah.
And he's racing to get there. And it's just bump, 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 bump. But at the same time, it's not like a Righteousness Vengeance 5-second deal.
No.
It's paced fast, but there's still a lot going on.
And because there's so much going on in the back end of the book, we don't miss, but we skip past those first 2 pages.
Yes.
With Mary
Very
Jane
interesting.
and Black Cat. A friend from the past, an old friend from a long time ago. There's a lot of shit going on. And even just the Black Cat look, just the Remida. Yeah, Remida's doing so good.
Like, man, when Spidey's under the pump and he's really trying to get to the top of his building, it is like he's not quipping.
No.
He's just kicking ass.
Yeah. Oh, bad luck, boys. I'm out of webs.
Yes.
You know?
He starts decking everybody.
And the other one I liked about it is the end of the last issue. Spidey's in chains. He's about to get assassinated. Obviously, we know there's like the way out of that. I thought was good and natural and real.
Yeah.
Not just the usual bullshit superhero escape. You know, he's just trying, he can't.
Yeah.
And the work around that I thought was very nice.
I just love. I can't talk too much because I'll give stuff away. But it's when he gets to the top, and he's like, "Oh, you dressed up like that person."
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That realization was beautiful.
And the line, which throws back to like the good and bad guy conversation last issue.
Yes.
Oh,
That was
How good was that,
That was
right?
some good
And
dialogue.
that last Tombstone line was
Yeah.
like, who just get the right person for the job or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's beautiful.
What 4 issues in? This is one of Marvel's best books.
Almost as good
Yeah.
as where She-Hulk is at 4 issues. I reckon. Almost. Yeah,
Nah,
it is. It's
Wells
probably
is killing it.
best. Besides what's happening in Hulk at the moment, it's probably the best book going around at the moment.
No, it's just sky. Like the first issue, you're like, oh, this is good, but those last 3 or 4, especially, just the book just ramped up. Only first arc, and you're like, oh my god, I'm hooked. I want to know everything.
Just don't get used to
Remida? Nah.
And it's a good change of pace, right? From like the Spencer stuff, which was
lights.
very light
Yes.
and very jovial at first,
Yes.
at least.
Yes,
I
yes.
think it got a
A
bit
bit
more
dark
serious,
into the
right?
end, yes. But also a lot of it was, which I do like, but a lot of it was just Pete's life, right? And it's
Yeah.
all revolving around that. This is all just Spider-Man, really.
Yeah.
We don't.
It's all a mystery.
Yeah,
what's
we don't
happening
know
with
exactly
Peter.
what's going on with
Yeah,
Pete.
the only stuff
Yeah.
we know about that is the loan, the chase
Yeah.
of the loan. And
Yeah. Hospital bill or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. No, it's excellent. It's just superhero comics. It's just Spider-Man comics.
Yes, Spider-Man in particular.
Like,
Which is pretty damn cool. 60 years on, that we're still.
and it's simple, but it's just phenomenal.
Cool.
Yeah,
It is great.
great book. Speaking of just great superhero books, World's Finest, number 4 as well.
Man.
This is so fun.
cool. It's old school.
There might not be a more funner superhero comic.
That's my
Villain, Devil Nez. I think Nez is actually Chinese mythology.
Oh, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
I'm pretty sure. Man, this kind of thing happened all the time. Old school comics. Villain shows up, mind controls other superheroes.
Yep.
So Batman and Superman need to fight Green Lantern.
Yep.
And
Batman's like, no, I miss the old days where you just hit him with a yellow brick.
and another team of superheroes shows up. You should buy this book.
Yeah.
Then.
Jeez. Yeah, I think
Your boys,
Yeah, I see it.
your boy Firestorm.
Yeah. You don't get much out of him, but God, he looks pretty because Dan Mora is killing it.
Demo is great. Kind of spoilers. Well, it's on the variant, so we can talk about
Yes,
it.
you have to.
Superman and Batman use the power of the Green Lantern ring and their own combined willpower to combine into a new composite
Fusion.
Batman, Superman.
Yeah. And it comes to Superman, he's like classic 60s
Yes.
Silver Age stuff,
And
right?
I don't know if you've ever seen him for me, but he's literally just half Batman, half Superman.
Yeah.
But this new version looks amazing.
He's looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Here's a figure coming.
I would buy the shit out of that. For you listeners out there, and you haven't seen it, they've kind of... Yeah, for people listening.
They can see through the radio.
The logo
Oh, silly
alone.
me. Yeah, they've kind of put the bat into the Superman S, so it's like a bat that turns into an S. It's amazing. It's so cool.
It looks a bit dragony.
That's a matter of
Yeah,
opinion.
Iron
You don't
Fist.
like it?
That's definitely a matter of opinion.
Ah, it looks
What?
sick.
It's
so
cool.
It's so Iron Fisty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like dragony, but it looks so cool.
Yeah.
Well, they are fighting Chinese people.
They're fighting alongside Chinese
Whatever.
people.
Well, you just told me the demon's Chinese.
Yeah. He's a demon, so I don't know if he would identify as Chinese.
Identify. Identify.
Oh, like Supergirl comes in at the end.
Yes.
She's freaking
Oh.
awesome. She's so cool.
Still with what
Man.
was it, Robin?
Oh, she might have dropped him somewhere, but
Yeah,
we'll
she
get to that
lost
later.
him. She lost him.
Oh God.
Did she drop him on purpose?
Yeah, she did.
The way she was holding him, I don't know. He's holding my shoulder blades.
Yes.
Though the lineup, like, of the other team comes in.
Oh, man,
What's
it's a
that
Kuma.
Kid Flash?
Go to that page.
It's a Kuma. Look.
Kid Flash, isn't that Wally?
Isn't Wally just Flash?
No, but this is Flashback.
That's Wally.
Ah, it's too sorry.
Yeah, because-
Sorry. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
two.
Dick Grayson's Robin.
Yes. Because I was just like,
Yeah.
what is going on? It is too.
Yeah, because it
Don't try.
Yes.
it throws off a little bit because the costumes are a little bit modernized.
Yeah.
like a little
It
bit.
doesn't feel.
Yeah.
You're not a fan either? I don't know. It doesn't do much.
It's so cool. It's-
Yeah.
Doesn't
You just want it to be cool. You just want
Yeah.
Superman to be cool.
No, 'cause it's
This
just
is
like-
the best chance of getting Superman cool.
Oh,
No, it is cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
it's just old.
The
like,
logo alone.
Yeah, it's great.
just old school superhero cool. Like it's not.
I could have done with a cape, but besides that,
Yeah.
It's different on the back. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got no yellow on the back.
that's fine.
No, it's the logo, it's not the S.
You know what?
No,
I'm
it
not,
is,
I'm
it
not
just
a
has no
fan
yellow.
of the complete red top. Like
Yeah, the mask face, I
That's
think
what
is.
didn't do it.
I would agree with that. That'd be my one. It just looks like Red Hood.
Yeah,
That would
Yeah.
be.
Got
Yeah,
straight away,
that's probably my one thing.
there's no Superman.
Yeah, S on the
What was
front.
that?
Maybe if he
Like a
had
little curl.
4 horns or something.
Four horns. Batman have horns.
Yeah.
What's the next book?
I was
Next book.
almost happy that you're on my side for 2 seconds there, but then...
Nah, you ruined it.
Yeah.
Next up, Moon Knight, number 12. God damn, not 12 already. Big finale. Big finale. Wow. This was a good issue. This book is just slowly, just stayed steadily good.
He just go full Doomslayer on somebody, like with a bloody chainsaw.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good
Well,
for that.
like, all, like,
We had zombie.
Yeah!
That was... I did
that?
not see that coming.
Yeah.
That was so good. And then they just chase him, and then that's their army. Ah, so good.
and a bit with Reese and Soldier. Like,
And him wondering, is that where he's going to end up
Yeah.
down the track as well?
I think, because they've done a pretty good job on, like, Reese and Soldier. Like, they don't have a lot to do, but they've built them up enough in 12 issues.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
you
and
care.
they're about to, I think they're about to get to the vampire stuff.
Yeah,
in the next
for
couple of
sure.
Issues. What do you think of the end?
Yeah.
Like the last page.
Yeah.
I think.
Did it feel too showy? Where it was just a complete flip?
It depends what they do next
Yeah,
with him.
I-
To be honest, I guess. But yes, it was. I was pleasantly surprised because at first I'm like, 'cause I don't think it sounded right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, are they going to give us another one, so to speak? And so at least I was glad it was what it was compared to.
Oh, a different one
Something
altogether.
new?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Because that's where I thought it was going when I was reading it.
You
Because
can't
it's, you're
put
right.
another one in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. That's
Freaking
what I was
hell.
worried about at first. So I was okay. What are they going to do with that?
Well, if you do, you build towards it. You just don't snap into a new person. Well, a new person.
I will say they have been lacking.
Oh, big time.
They've been lacking in the book.
Yeah, I've been missing
yes.
Jake, to be honest.
Yes.
I know he's
So-
good level-headed, but sometimes we don't always want Moon Knight level.
Yeah.
Anyway, cool.
Yes. It's just fun. The art. Oh my god, the art.
It's beautiful.
Killer.
The lighting again, like the yeah.
Yes, very good stuff. Alrighty, Batman the Knight, 6 of 10. It's good old Chip. What doesn't he write? So this is the miniseries where it's Batman training around the world. So Batman and his buddy has been training with him.
Like Russell Crowe.
This time they go find the world's greatest marksman to teach him, and that dude was a Swiss assassin spy thing originally at first, but the Swiss didn't have a lot of need for assassins, so they would hire him out to other countries or swap his skills for other things, sort of thing. So he killed lots of people all over the world. So he's retired. You know, you get the reason why. Heavy stuff. So he's there teaching Bruce and Anton how to use bow and arrow at first. And the Anton guy's pushing for when are we going to move normal targets? When are we going to get guns?
When do we get the damn guns?
And then it all blows up at the end. I would imagine if you were interested in the Chip Zdarsky ongoing series, I'm pretty sure that this is the origin of he's big villain. I have no doubt that's where that's going. But it's good. It's just been good. Like seeing the training elements a bit more than just Ra's al Ghul and learning how to punch people.
I was like, why does Batman need to learn how to shoot? I'm like, oh, make batarangs.
Yeah. That's why at first it's done other stuff, and he can't even do that very good.
What is it? The grappling gun.
Yeah. Because they do the assassin guys like they're like, oh, we want to teach you. He's like, I don't teach people to be killers. I'm done, right? And they're like, well, we don't want to kill anyone. Like we
want to do it the right way.
We want to stop. And the best way to beat people is to do it better than them. Well, all right, whatever. And you get a heel turn. It's good stuff. I'm really enjoying it. It's different. It's a refreshing take on Batman.
So what's the other Batman book where it's the heist? What's that one called?
Killing Time.
Right.
That's excellent too.
Dave's favourite book.
I Hate This Place, issue 2. Dave, you read this?
No.
Oh, I thought you read this. That's right. You didn't have time.
Yeah.
Alright, so our new cattle ranch owners with their haunted house / UFO / monsters. Where you're not allowed to leave the house. They leave the house. They leave the cattle farm hands there while they go see a tarot reading lady. And it's like she's like, I don't really do haunted houses, man. Like, you need a medium for that. But all right, let's read the cards. Yeah, typical tarot card reading thing. Death card first. Oh no, death card doesn't always mean whatever. Next 2 cards, death cards. And when she's like, well, what does free death mean? She's like, it's only supposed to be one in the deck. And then she goes, she kicks him out of the house because whatever.
Yeah, free death cards.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, so, so they get back, and one of the rancher guys is there. You got to leave before dark, because once dark comes, that's when they come and get you. And he gets dealt with. I have no idea what the deal is. Like, if it's just this haunted house is one thing, but then you got
all the added extra
you're
shit,
like,
yeah.
where is this going? It's just different and fun. I don't mind it at all. Because I'm intrigued to why and the hows of it all. So I think I'll come back for issue 3 and see if I can get some. Because they might be getting some help. I think. Calling Dan Aykroyd.
Get some vodka.
Yes. Alrighty, next up. Silver Surfer Rebirth, the finale of the Mars and Lim 90s Silver Surfer love letter.
So damn good.
It's just... I've
When
said
that-
this a lot today, but this is just fun superhero
When
stuff.
that reality gem shit started, that when Surfer was changing, all
Yes.
that looks sensational. It's just a beautiful. It's just been a fun ride. It's just a simple, fun ride across the universe. Yeah, good Star Wars story. Jack of Hearts was cool.
Yeah.
Everything was good in it. It was just fun. Yeah, like the Peter David shit. Like this has been one of the good ones.
It's what comics used to be and can be. You know, like I remember comics have got a lot better with the writing and some of the more in-depth stuff. But sometimes if I'm buying superhero books, sometimes I just want a bad guy getting punched in the face.
Yeah, and there's a lot of that in this. Yeah, how cool is that?
Yeah, it's just like that last issue and then that sort of with the different surfers last time with them.
Yes.
The Kirby and the Basima and the Mobius. So good. And it looks amazing.
And when Surfer or Rat gets the...
Doran gets his...
That's why you can't have it.
Yeah.
And really cool. And just the way it finished with Thanos he just went and chilled as Thanos does.
Very movie influenced. Alrighty, next up, Heavy Metal Drummer, number 5, I think.
Yes, 5. Chapter 5.
What's going on in this, Bums?
I think this is... I'd be shocked if this is more than a 6-parter. It seems like they're kind of... The coppers are caught up with him. Been into his house and everything and kind of realise what's been going on. They have a show. Once again, gets the threat from the lead singer that don't stuff this up because he keeps stuffing up all their shows because he keeps having these weird visions every time they have a show. Same thing happens again, but this time he deals with the singer pretty well. But then the whole thing around this has been that the aliens are taking over the women, and then the women are becoming prostitutes, and then that's how they get the men. But it's all these different women, so it ends, unfortunately, with him walking down the street and seeing his grandma as a prostitute, talking up this guy.
Oh my god,
so
what?
It is just freaking... It's stupid. It's stupid fun. It's so dumb. It's cool art, though. It's quite psychedelic. He wears a Black Sabbath t-shirt. That's always fun. But yeah, it's a fun...
Yeah.
As I said, I reckon, 6, maybe 7, maybe, but yeah. But I really dig the art. I think the art's really cool. The concept is very...
ugly in a good way.
Yes.
And it's very comic strippy sort of thing. But yeah, it fits what's going on.
Definitely.
The art reminds me of Beavis and Butthead on Crack.
Fair
I like it.
Next up, Maestro World War End, number 4. Not a lot to say about this, except for Peter David doing some excellent Hulk stuff. This is the finale in his Maestro trilogy.
Punching things in the face.
Yes.
Holy shit.
So Namor attacks with what's the giant goddamn whale thing called? Yeah, Gigantor. Some cool Doom stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, the Doom page. What's his name? Wilson.
Old ankles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Abomination. Namor being just Namor.
Yeah. Not giving a shit about human
anything.
life. Especially.
Are you buying this?
The Abomination turn was interesting too.
Yeah.
Because especially the when he was drinking and stuff with the last issue. One more to go on this.
Even in the Hulk, like, obviously we're not quite the original Future Imperfect Maestro, right? Like, it's still early in his thing. Because he's the hero of this.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah.
Maestro's like a bad Hulk.
Yeah, piece of shit.
You know? But he's not quite there yet or whatever. It's just different. Interesting. They've been they're Peter David and Hulk. Enough said.
Yep.
Bye.
Yep.
Alright, last book in the pile. Dave, tell us all about Immortal X-Men, number 3.
Well, X-Men, as Nidan would say, it's a destiny story.
It is a Destiny story.
It's about her and the Black Nodes or something. She describes it as, like, her visions of the future and how they all pan out. So, in this issue, spoiler alert, she finds out what Mr. Sinister is up to. And...
So she got her visions when she turned 13, I think, and she wrote down like 13 volumes of journals is what she saw, and then she died and she came back, and then she has another lot of visions, because the vision sort of ended with Krakoa. You find out about
somewhere else.
I think my favourite part of this podcast is when Dave gives us synopsis, and then Nick just comes over the top and then gives us the proper synopsis. That's freaking excellent.
So, Xavier finds out how Mystique got Destiny back by pretending to be Hope and all of that. And there was a great bit with Sinister in regards to that. It's like, yeah, somebody came to me and, you know, I'm the shapeshifter. It must have been somebody else who was a shapeshifter. And if you look at the panel where he says it, it's freaking excellent. So, yeah, it's really interesting. I don't know. It's an ongoing, eh?
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't gonna pick this up, and I started thinking, oh, I'll get this. I don't know.
It's a good story. It ties closely into like
who's writing it?
Sort of Hickman's
Kieran Gillen
thing, you know.
But
more than the others.
Oh yeah.
Too,
It's
you know? Like this is the.
It's following the Hickman thing more than the rest for sure.
page.
Dun, 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 dun,
Go to the next one.
dun,
Yeah,
dun.
the,
There we go.
the second sort of.
Last one.
This one?
Yeah, next to that, underneath that.
Oh.
Or you
Ah,
can
yes,
just read
yes,
off
yes,
all
yes,
those
yes.
three
Yeah.
panels.
I'll just read this later.
Yeah, okay. And it like sort
I
of.
just put the X-Men books aside because I don't care. I forgot.
And it sort of has to do with the relationship between Raven and Destiny, Mystique and Destiny.
Which, surprise, surprise.
Well, this alone is the most Hickman-y looking thing I've
Yeah.
Oh,
seen.
absolutely.
X-Men
Like,
books.
yeah, a lot of future sort of stuff.
Yeah, cool.
Doesn't bode well.
Oh no, I don't know. I think Marvel have sort of decided the X-Men are doomed.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's the inevitable end for the X-Men is
Oh,
just doom.
I'll just reset the
Well,
universe. Just give it a bit.
That's where they've had their most success.
Like they're never gonna have the peace they want.
No, of course not.
No,
Or if they do, was the book's Dover? What's the point of it?
Hey, you get
Yeah.
Parker Luck and you have X-Men
Yeah,
like
yeah.
hated, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yes. Anything else, Dylan?
No, I don't think so. I think that was it.
David?
I finished Fury, the
Oh, yeah?
Carpenter's miniseries.
Was that what's in that bag?
Yes, it is. I think. But yeah, wow.
Yeah, it's good, eh?
Yeah. And Revelation at the end. So,
Yeah, very dark.
yes. But it's like, oh my god, like the stuff in there like sort of rings a bell to today as well. It's just puppeteers doing their thing and just making, yeah.
Things have always been the same.
Yep. And they'll never change.
Of course not. Newton?
Not really.
I finished the second issue of Dinosaur Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
It was good. Those names are amazing.
Yeah. That's the best thing about it, right?
I went back to issue 1, and Giganta's just Giganta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just legit brings a smiley face when you
Yeah.
read one, right?
I really enjoyed the Wonder Woman stuff too, and the Invisible Turd acting was
Yeah.
sensational.
She's probably my favorite of the lot, Wonder Dawn.
Yes, yes.
She's just cool looking.
Very cool looking, and the armor.
Yeah.
And she's like hit you with the blunt side. And
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it was really cool.
Or just her being the Triceratops just gives me mad Land of the, what do you call it? What's the Land of Time Forgot? Not Land of Time Forgot. Land Before Time?
Land Before Time. There
Just
we
give
go.
me Land Before Time vibes.
3 horns,
Yep.
don't play with
Yep.
long necks.
Yep. He's like, she's just a little bitch, you can tell.
First movie I ever saw in the cinemas.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
I had that on tape, I think.
Yeah. Bloody good.
First one's phenomenal. And they made 54.
And that was it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of reading.
Just a little bit. Why am I looking over there? The piles of you.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, let's talk about something that looks really good. Kraven the Hunter
Mate.
is
I
getting
think
his
you
own
said
movie.
that looks good.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Just don't understand.
Well, the track record for Sony films has been really good so far.
That's
Hopefully
right.
it's part of the Morbius universe.
So some news have come out about this Kraven the Hunter movie that is probably not going to be called Kraven the Hunter because apparently he's going to be an animal lover. Last I checked, I'm pretty sure he turned a lion's face into a vest. Like, I don't know, man. He's called the Hunter.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I think it's a bit of a laugh, but it's not a shock from what we get with Sony movies.
Exactly. You got Venom, you got Morbius.
I'd be shocked if Madam Web has Spider-Man in it.
But I understand. They've got the Spidey toy box there, right? But they can't actually use Spider-Man, right? That's the deal they sort of got at the moment. So they want to make a hero movie. I understand. Kraven's what you think of?
Out of all of them,
Why wouldn't you just give us a Prowler movie?
Yeah.
you've seen him
Straight
work
up.
in across the Spider-Verse.
The-
The demographic works.
Right?
So if you're going to continue it that way, like why wouldn't you? It'd be silly not to.
It's Ben Riley.
Well,
Well, see, there's a lot more to that because you need Spider-Man in that, man. Because you've got Clone Saga.
And it just depends how friendly, how the Marvel thing then work. But like that was in the plan for years. But I thought that wasn't necessarily a great idea. But the Silver and Black movie, Silver Sable and Black Cat, both of them together or separate are better options than
Yes.
Kraven the goddamn,
How are we not getting a Black Cat movie?
right? Like they have so many more obvious tools than I just make Kraven a good guy.
When they're gonna do a Black Cat movie?
There was
talk, but yeah,
This kind of
I-
chopped off.
Ether.
Marvel might have been like, well, we'd rather use her things for Spidey 4.
Iron Cat.
But just there's options in the Spidey toys in their box they could use better.
Yeah.
Even other villains could work better than him.
Rocket Racer. You guys remember Rocket Racer?
Just Give me some Overdrive or something, alright? Fast and Furious make $1 billion.
Dude, Overdrive worked well in that last Spencer run. That was really good. I like that with that
What was
original.
that called? Slingers?
It's like, oh, for
Was that what
sure.
Slingers?
Yes.
Oh yeah, is that like
Prodigy?
Prodigy
Yeah,
and stuff?
Prodigy.
Yeah. It was like.
Dude, you really could do something cool with that.
100%.
Sure.
It's been done in the books.
Yeah,
I
like
always thought-
Ricochet and Dusk.
I always thought Ricochet
He
and
looks
Hornet
cool.
both look phenomenal.
Yeah.
Hornet looked great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've got a Slinger Zero from Wizard.
Yep. Like, so much better options than bloody Kraven the Hunter.
You could make a team up movie there. You could
Yes.
make a movie for each of them and then do an Avengers for them.
Yes.
The thing is, too, like, Kraven done well could work. But it's not going to be Kraven done well. Like, the last Kraven story we got, and obviously this first one's not going to be anything like that, but it was old Kraven with the son, and that whole story around the son killing all these other brothers because they weren't strong enough, and it was some messed up shit.
That's why, because I'm like, who's the villain going to be? It's like, his old man's going to be
Didn't
Kraven.
Rusty got cast?
Oh, did he?
Someone old got cast in it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, well, yeah,
I think it was Russell.
Yeah, it'll be,
Yes.
he'll be real Kraven.
Yeah,
He'll be,
which is not.
And that's why the son's an animal lover.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
intriguing.
I'm not gonna lie. I just thought I don't really give a shit.
Did you see?
Like,
I saw last week them spooking that Morbius was the most rented on Amazon Prime that week. It was like, yeah,
Number
'cause so
one
much
movie.
other shit came out.
How much for? Like, 1 cent rental.
Yeah.
Another good one was like, re-release it. We were all busy that other weekend. We brought it
We
out.
promise.
It's still maybe my favourite thing of the year.
Fucking trolled by the internet.
I've had a copy sitting there for ages and I still haven't watched it. It's free.
Now we have better movie to watch this week for your film.
Yeah.
Film Flashback.
Yeah, I would say better. I haven't watched Morbius, but I'd still say this would be better.
What was it?
Oh, is that what we're up to? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Good
a
segue. The Howling. So obviously this it was a challenge round basically. So I had to pick a movie from 1981. Now 1981
haven't
has
seen.
some phenomenal movies, but yes.
Yeah,
seen them all.
I've seen them all.
From the year board that you haven't seen
Yes.
that you would like to see.
So options were a bit limited. And then I was trying to find one on a service, which also then was more limited because they don't really like playing old movies on these things. So I went with The Howling.
Old good movies as well.
Yes.
Hard as well.
And The Howling was a werewolf movie / sex pest movie. I don't know, like / cult. It was a very strange film.
Yeah.
I was intrigued and enjoyed it enough.
Now we know how
it's-
werewolves have sex.
It's fine. The movie's fine. It's for. I was saying
That's how
like
I thought they would have.
American
Well,
Werewolf in
actually-
London came out the same year,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's a better werewolf movie.
Because they made 1,000 of these Howling movies.
Yeah.
And I only ever watched Howling 3, which is set in Australia.
Like, there's more.
That's what I couldn't believe. I just found that out today. There's like 4 of them.
No, there's like 10 of them, man.
Oh my god.
There's heaps of them.
I think I have more memories of the second one where they go to Europe
Sure.
with Christopher Lee in it.
Oh, okay. Well, because yes, they all become way. When I was reading synopsises last night.
Yeah.
When I'm like, there's another one, and another one.
Do they go to Miami Beach in number 7?
Because the sequel's like E.T.'s mum's brother
Yeah,
or whatever, and then they go
Yeah.
to Transylvania.
yeah.
So I'm
they
like,
go
of
to
course they
Werewolf
do.
Witch
So they
School,
just
whatever.
doubled down on
Yeah.
making horror movies. But then the third one was here and there. Instead of werewolves, they're like marsupials, and that was goddamn one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Just
in my
a
life.
wallaby.
Yeah, it was.
Just watch Razorback.
So I watched that, and then I never watched any of that because that was garbage. But this was all right.
I think I watched up to 4. I think.
The ending's a bit weird for me though.
I didn't get that far.
Yeah.
I had 20 minutes left.
What's
Yeah,
what-
what part of the ending is weird?
Oh, the world needs to know, so she just goes
Yeah, because
to
you
the
can tell.
newsroom.
Yeah, she's a newscaster. Yeah,
I thought the ending was one of the best bits.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. That was the best part of the
like
film.
you can tell people there's
Besides
werewolves.
the
People
bush.
will not believe it if you transform.
Yeah.
They're still not going to believe it because it's like, oh, change the channel.
Yeah,
or
but that's the
cut,
point.
you
That's-
know,
But
like-
that was the whole
The cynicism
of the
the viewers
of the
of the
dumb
80s, yeah.
society.
Because not only do you, just spoilers, people, not only did she transform for people, but then they finish the job.
Yes.
So, like, that's the ending was the best bit.
That's
Although,
right.
I
Well, it's
like,
like, oh, okay, that's the last one. so
she
we don't
turned
need
into
to
a
worry about it.
werewolf, but she
But
looks
she knows the
more
last
like.
one.
Well, they don't know that. The audience doesn't.
Oh, but she doesn't think that they were the last
Yeah,
one.
they know they didn't kill them all.
It was
They were running away in
They're
the
just trying to
police
run
car,
over.
and there were people, like werewolves outside the police car attacking them.
Yeah, that's...
So you know the werewolves still around.
And I don't think there's no ever implication that these are the only 12 werewolves in the world. It's just a pack.
Yeah.
That did surprise me. Like the whole pack was like everyone there.
Yeah, but that was the
Not
doctor.
that much was like it. Like I thought it was only like even the doctor. Like
But that was the doctor's thing. He's like,
Yeah.
the other colony.
was he
They'll
covered
try
or
to-
was he actually one?
He was one.
Oh,
He
yeah,
got told his number.
he's leader.
See, I thought the doctor wouldn't be one.
No, but he was just trying to get them to be, not to be domesticated, but just to be a little bit more low key,
Smarter.
Yeah.
and smarter, so they
Instead
could
of just
survive,
randomly attacking
as
people, they
opposed to just
you know,
killing anyone and everyone.
they feed on cattle.
And I'm pretty sure he just wanted to have sex with E.T.'s mum.
There's some weird scenes, like that scene in the morgue where the body was missing, and they're like, oh, body's missing.
Yeah.
I swear it was here this morning.
Yes.
And when she finds
And it's
the
on
other,
ripped clothes and shit too, not just the ripped sheets.
Yes.
Yeah.
she finds the other woman dead, and she just looks mildly disappointed.
Sorry, you mean her best friend?
Yeah. Like she just sighs heavily and covers her with the blanket.
And then I can see
I
why
know
she
where
was
you're going, I think.
where he's transforming in
Yes.
front of her, and she's just standing there watching
For
it.
like 15 minutes.
Longest transformation ever.
But you can like she's paralyzed with fear, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
It's,
it's
it's
so
still
long,
funny,
yeah.
yeah.
And because they cut back to her,
Yeah,
back to him, back to her. And you're like, just run,
and I-
bitch.
And I love when she transforms at the end. Instead of a werewolf, she's just a puppy dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's a nice one.
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't mind the movie. I've seen it a bunch of times just because I like werewolf movies, and there's not much. There's not much out there.
MVP to that dude though comes on his own with a
Silver
silver
Bullet?
bullets. It's like
Yeah.
I'm coming.
No. You let your missus go by yourself. As you're watching a werewolf film and they're talking about all this other
He's watching a
shit,
cartoon, by the way.
I don't give a damn. The cartoons are real. Watch that part.
Oh, well, even when she rings, like, when she's getting attacked and stuff,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, yeah, I'll get the cops out as fast as I can.
Check the filing cabinet.
Yeah. Not, like, I'll ring you back, call the cops, then ring her back
Yeah,
even.
everyone's sort of the most laid back people.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, well, I'll get to it, babe.
Yeah. But the news stuff, like, early on, that's why it's so weird, too, because, like, early on, she's, like, the reporter with the pawn shop and all that. Like,
See,
it's
that's
just
what
very
I don't
weird.
get. It's like she's in for the scoop, but like she wouldn't tell anyone where she'd be, or
No,
like,
no, she was wired, and
Yeah, and it all
thing was-
failed.
yeah,
Because it's
Yeah.
early 80s.
No, but even when
technology.
she's like, she doesn't have anyone watching over her.
but
that
she
was
was
the whole
wired.
point.
She
They were
thought
trying to
everyone
get-
could hear her.
Yeah.
They thought she thought
She
they could
didn't know
hear
they
the
could.
conversation.
It was
They
only
wouldn't
ever going to
put-
be a one way. They could hear her.
Yeah, but they wouldn't put an agent like just
I
to
agree.
physically
but-
look at
but
her.
It's a movie.
You know,
Yes.
The movie doesn't happen otherwise, though.
and then
Yeah,
it takes it to
right.
a second location. You never go to a second location.
Yeah.
Don't anyone take you to a second location.
Yeah, no,
You
we
can
know
take
this.
me anywhere.
If there's ice cream, I'll go to the second.
Get your white van out.
There's donuts, I'll go to the third.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah,
But I
sweet.
was... The story was good
Osmo-
enough that I was interested.
Yeah.
I was more entertained than I thought I'd be.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
Definitely.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
it's slow. Starts off real, like... It's like,
yeah. You don't see
okay,
werewolf
and-
for ages.
And you're like, oh, okay. And as soon as you know, clearly these people are werewolves.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because you know it's a werewolf movie.
Yeah.
But you're like, oh, okay. And the sexy werewolf lady, you're like, I don't know, when's that going to get going?
Yeah.
Let's cook this rabbit. The rabbit can wait. It's like,
Yeah, some of the acting's,
Yeah, well,
Very good.
yes.
Yeah.
Very good acting.
1981. Wasn't the best time, maybe. But it was, it's a hard one to score.
yeah,
I think I'd have to give it a 6.
yeah. 6, 7's too high.
I was way too high. 6 is it's barely a 6,
Yeah.
but I was intrigued enough,
Yeah.
and entertained enough.
I would have liked more violence from a werewolf movie. Because when he kills her friend,
Yeah.
he just chokes her out and then the most loving little bite.
Yeah, yeah, I was.
But I get it. Like I guess it was budget.
Yeah,
I can
for
get
sure,
budget.
right.
But yeah, it's like little bite.
And then she just
love
goes
bite.
peacefully
Just nibble.
Yes.
yeah, why didn't she turn?
because she died. They established pretty early, like if you survive,
Yeah,
That's their rules.
yeah.
you turn.
If you get killed,
Yeah.
Probably
you're
give this
dead.
a 5, mainly because I only discovered American Werewolf in London this year, and I was so blown away by
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then watching this that came out the same year, I know there's different budget and everything
Yeah.
like that, and different level of talent in regards to special effects and filmmaking. But yeah, I'm 5. It was not
And Howling sort of
offensive.
seems like it was made to cash in on American Werewolf in London.
No, it was first.
Oh, was it?
Well, because Rick Baker left this to his assistant to go do werewolf. It's like some of the stuff you can like.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
that bad,
the
right?
nails,
Yeah,
and there's bits
But
and
it's just-
pieces.
budget is the big one.
Yep.
for
And
sure.
just the look of the werewolves are shit.
yes.
Compared to
100%.
American.
But yeah,
Like,
so like obviously he's like, they're paying an X amount.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
the kid can do it.
it was
I'm gonna
like
go
a
take the good
really
job.
early version of. You ever seen Dog Soldiers?
Yes.
Dog Shoulders
Yes.
freaking rules.
I know it is,
Yes.
I
but
love that movie.
it looks like Dog Soldiers had better versions of those werewolf
Yeah.
as
Oh, I
opposed
want to
to.
watch Dog Soldiers now.
Yeah, there you
I love that movie.
go. So yeah, 5.
Meh, that's fair.
I didn't finish it. I had 20 minutes left. But if it kept going the way it was going, I'd probably give it 5 as well.
Yeah.
5 plus a bonus 16 points, so 6.
And Bush too. I was happy.
I was surprised. I was like, oh.
we're gonna see a boot as soon as you
You're
saw
surprised?
1981.
Yeah.
No, I
I'd have been surprised if it was the
I
other
knew I was
way.
going to see a booze, but I didn't expect.
Ah.
I didn't expect
Right,
Bush.
It's a horror movie.
No,
Yeah.
no, I just didn't expect
Yeah,
Bush.
yeah.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
no, fair enough. Yeah.
But in the wilderness, but bushes everywhere.
That's what I meant. Strawberry.
Dylan.
Keep us on track.
It's hard when we're talking about shrubbery, okay? Give me a minute to recover from that.
Oh, so
Landing strip.
your choice?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
That's
I
why
was
I
gonna
said
just
that's
move
Yeah,
on.
he was moving on to the
Yeah.
next
That's
segment.
why I said Dylan.
Yeah, I don't know. I know what you want. That's not what you want from me.
What year were you
Yeah, we haven't
born,
been
young
doing
one?
this for like 60 weeks.
Hey, you young prick.
Yeah, what year were you born?
I was born in 1996. Yeah, just soak that in for a second.
I'd rather not.
Well, this is
what
before
movie?
2000.
The shop is older than me.
Yes.
That you haven't seen.
Movie that was released in the year I was born. I haven't seen.
That you want to see.
Oh, what's it called? From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh, yeah.
Very
Haven't-
nice.
Excellent.
Haven't seen it. I don't know anything about it.
Oh,
don't know
good.
anything
Keep
about
it.
I know. I know.
Can you keep it that way?
I know it's
Yeah.
Tarantino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, no, it's Robert
no.
Rodriguez.
Oh, is it
Yes.
Tarantino?
With
Oh, Tarantino in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think
So you know
they-
nothing?
Vampires
Okay.
or something. I
Okay,
think
yeah.
that's all.
Well,
The name sort of does.
Yeah, but it's like
no,
two.
not when it came
It's
out.
2 different
No,
movies.
but it's also.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was
Anyway.
like, I just wanted to make sure I didn't say anything
Yeah,
that
yeah.
might even
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
just keep it fresh,
Yeah,
but
yes,
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 you
yes.
already know.
Awesome.
It's an excellent movie.
Yes.
Good choice. Dan.
Ah, Selma.
It'll probably be already my favorite of the round
Yeah.
instantly.
Oh, really?
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I enjoyed Tron, but Dust Till Dawn,
Yeah,
man.
you're not going to like what
they're
I
so
think.
different.
That's exactly it. But yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I might check.
Yeah.
Okay, exciting.
I don't think Dan's seen that either. That'll be good.
Steph hasn't seen it either.
Awesome.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
Okay, now we going on to the poopy show.
Oh, yeah. Let me assume my position.
Yeah.
Good night, Jason.
Yeah, but you got to contribute because
Yeah, I know.
Well, you'll be glad to hear, Jason.
Yes.
Oh, listen. I said it when I watched it. Like I sent a message as a group. Like if only episode 3 didn't happen.
Episode 3 as in Star Wars Episode 3 or Obi-Wan
Obi-Wan
Episode 3?
episode 3. Obi-Wan with that shitty fight scene and the fire and.
That was episode 2.
Was that? Yeah, it was 3.
2.
I only did 2.
Oh, no, 3.
That was 3.
Yeah,
it
no,
was
because
3.
I showed you after.
Was the second
You
week?
stopped.
Because we had 2 in the first week.
is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
episode 3.
But you'll be glad to hear that, like, he didn't end up going to
No, no,
Tatooine,
please, finish.
which-
No, it's fine. No.
Yeah, no, because we still don't understand what you meant by these comments.
Yeah.
The fight scene between Vader and Obi-Wan
Yeah, yes,
would have been
but-
cooler if they didn't do the already bullshit fight scene beforehand. That just ruined the whole thing for me.
I didn't think the fight was that cool anyway
Yeah,
in
but
this
it
last
was. I
episode.
like laser sword fight.
What
But
about
I would like
rock
good laser
I like
sword
good
fight.
ones, yeah.
It was good enough.
wasn't.
It was.
It was better, but geez, anything could have been better than that.
Yeah, because they were fighting and he wasn't just running away. My problem with the lightsaber fights in this show, they're all just 2 dudes in an empty room. Like it just you
In a
get that vibe.
warehouse.
It's just flat. There's no
Yep.
real movement.
I want some Errol Flynn shit.
Yeah, they walk around to these
Yeah.
rock pillars in this episode.
Sword fighting.
Yes.
That's what makes
actual
sword fighting interesting. Otherwise, it's just fencing.
Yeah, especially
Who watches the Olympics?
especially after the prequels. Okay, even if you
Even
just
Yoda was jumping around like a maniac.
even you just go back. I went back.
Over the top, but
I went back to Empire after watching this, and I watched the Empire fight. That is cool. That's
Yeah.
a good fight.
Yeah.
It's tense.
Yeah.
And the choreography is cool. It's not, the flashy stuff that you expect, but like it's
It's
good.
the tone of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Just you have moments where just Luke and Vader are just eyeing each other down. They're not fighting. They're just circling each other, and that's tense.
Like samurai.
Like a boxing. Yeah.
Yes. In this episode, they're just constantly
Yeah.
freaking.
Like
Look
even
what
in
we can do.
episode
Oh, don't
4,
forget the Jesus bit where it's like, power.
even in episode 4 of Obi-Wan, where
Yeah.
they get a flashback between Obi-Wan and Anakin fighting in the
Yeah.
most mirrored floor surface in the world, which is the round room,
Yeah.
which was like they're fighting in a room like in Coruscant, like in this little annex sort of area. The floor is so mirrored for a tiled floor.
Why would
They
you
would
do
be
that? Like,
buffering it every
just-
freaking half hour.
on a filmmaking side of things, why would you make it that much difficult for you to hide the cameras and the lights?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's like also CG.
It was-
Ah,
it would be
cool.
CG.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad.
It'd be green room.
I forgot you used to have to do things. You
Yes.
don't do that anymore.
yeah, don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
You would not do that for nothing.
And there was this one part I forgot to mention when we were talking about that episode. Anakin and Obi-Wan are fighting, and they go back to back,
Oh, yeah.
and they're just talking to each other back to back, and it just looks so dumb. It looks stupid. Like you just tap him with your sword.
Your
Just do
laser
the,
sword.
Yes, they're not even trying to do that. They're just back to back
Well,
in
you
this.
don't drive it into their chest because they'll survive that twice.
That's right. That's right.
But you couldn't, like,
Well,
put your
shit.
feet, shuffle your foot in a bit and just go whack.
Yeah,
It's
or
like,
you could throw him like judo.
What about the
Like,
rocks?
there's so much.
oh,
They're
Was
throwing
that
rocks at each other.
Not over the top enough, or
you know what really pisses me off?
What is it, Dave?
Like, he does it, and it's like, he acknowledges that Anakin's, like, gone and not there. But he doesn't go for the kill shot.
He just
and it
walks
pisses-
off.
Yes!
Finish him off.
And then Vader is not incapacitated. He's up. And he just watches Obi-Wan leave again.
Yeah.
There's no
No, but
excuse for that.
He's busted his breathing thing up, and he's sort of been
Yeah, but
wheezing
that
and-
doesn't
But he's still
matter,
standing. Like,
I know.
if you did that and he's on the floor, he's collapsed.
You
And
know,
he can't pursue. Okay.
What if he did it the other way? What if, like, Vader just beat the shit out of Obi-Wan and walks away?
He
like
did. He buried him alive and walked away.
No, but, like, forget about that. But if he did it in this, like...
He did it in
Episode.
this episode. He buried him alive and walked
Yeah, but
away.
he didn't need the comeback bit. He could have just went away, you know? And that would have been a little bit better.
It's why I said I was not going to watch it straight away if they fight, because it's got to be a fight to the death. It just has to
And
be.
that's what the next fight was in A New Hope. It was a fight to the death.
Yes.
did you tell him about the last scene?
Which one?
Oh, the
last
meme.
scene.
The meme one.
No, Liam Neeson's.
Oh, is that what you're talking about?
No, sorry, it wasn't.
Oh,
That was the last
Sorry,
scene.
that
That was
the
Liam
last
Neeson's.
scene, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
the one before
When he
that.
meets the boy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello there.
I linked it to you, didn't I? And I get it, child actor, but like, dude, just the way he was looking at Obi-Wan, just smiling as this stranger's walking up to him.
No, it's strange. Like, I'm pretty sure Owen would make sure that kid knows to stay away from that
Yeah,
creepy old
yeah,
man.
like Luke.
Right?
In
Like, that would
episode-
be ingrained as soon as the kid's old enough to know. Not stranger danger. That man danger. Ben's a grub, stay away.
Episode 4, he thinks he's like a strange
Yes,
hermit.
because it's been... That's what Owen
So-
would have instilled.
So, yeah, just if the kid was a bit more like, oh, who is this guy? Yeah, I don't like you. Who are you?
And then we can talk about the whole other side of the story before all that, where Reva just happened to know. Because again, I was paying attention, but I was so over this show from the episode 1, I didn't really care. But the fact that she knew
Pieced it together.
To
mate.
go-
Yeah.
straight for Luke,
Yeah.
because it was the one person that she not killed when she had a chat and Tatooine. Like,
There's a big leap there going on, right?
And also,
we are leaping like it was like Hulk leaping.
Yeah, like she pieced it from episode 1 when she saw Owen to that little beacon and placed everything together.
and the beacon, all she heard from the beacon, look, I was checked
Yeah.
out a little bit, so
Yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah.
paying a lot of attention, but from the beacon, she knows that there's a kid on Tatooine.
A kid.
That's it.
Straight away, she's like, I'm going to murder that. child.
Yeah.
I want to kill that
For
child.
reasons.
For why? Why?
For reasons.
Yeah.
Reasons. That's it.
She doesn't know the kid has anything to do with Vader or
Dumbest of reasons.
Obi-Wan.
Oh, so she doesn't even know it's Vader's kid.
No,
No,
She
no.
wants to kill the
Yeah.
kid.
She just knows there's other children.
Revenge.
And that's it.
Was it revenge? Is that the word she used? Or?
Revenge
I
on
think
who?
so. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to
Oh,
think.
this show is fucking bullshit.
I'm trying to think. Like, did I miss something? Because it makes
you
no
did.
sense.
It's
And then
just
change
a
your heart.
plot that just went away. See,
And then change your heart.
yeah.
Yeah.
Change your heart.
It's so.
Oh, she fights. Owen has a pipe,
Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
then Owen has a lightsaber fight.
Yes.
with her.
And then she's got the gun.
Well, then she has a lightsaber fight.
No, she cuts the lightsaber.
It's a
The
pipe.
pipe
yeah,
in
yeah,
half
okay,
instantly.
okay,
It's
okay.
not like,
I
it's
was
not
going,
like-
the fuck?
yeah, there's no crossing sword. She cuts it in half
Okay,
instantly.
okay.
Yeah.
But,
But still,
but then
the
what's
fact
he-
that that's
what-
even a fight
then-
when you show me how powerful she is.
Yeah. Yes.
he lands,
Please.
hits on her, like he punches her,
It's a farmer.
and then he falls. And when he falls, he gets up and he has a limp. That's how we got the limp.
And once again, you're putting people in peril that I know survive. Over and over and over again.
The way it's filmed too, the way it's cut together, it's trying to be really intense and really like,
like,
what's happening?
Edge of your seat.
That's
Yeah.
not the major qualm about it, because like
Isn't it?
no, but in Rogue One, you know what happens at the end,
Well, at
but
the-
it's brilliant.
Well,
You know the way it happens.
the thing is,
like okay,
they-
you don't know what happens to the main characters, but you know the end result.
yeah,
But it's still brilliant.
but that's the difference
You
there.
know?
You don't know if these people are gonna live or die.
Yeah, they could have all survived.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They could have.
yeah,
You
we
don't
will.
know that.
They know some Bothan spies died.
No, that's different.
No,
it's
that's
not
the
even
second
that.
That's
What?
the second one.
Yes,
That's us too.
I was
Yeah.
telling.
How, what?
Death Star 2.
Bothan's blind is not from. A New
Manny
Hope.
Bothans was Death Star 2.
Yeah, Jedi. Yeah, I was telling
So
someone
that
else.
the
about
whole crew could have survived and be part of the rebel thing we don't know,
that. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But you know they
Yeah,
get the
okay.
plans, right?
Yes, yes,
so,
yes.
But it's done awesomely, you know, like
Because there's still wiggle room there. You still all these new characters. You have no idea what's going to happen to them.
It was like one still today. It was McGregor and it's like 9 years difference. Use sunscreen.
Well, every single one of the main characters that are from the, like besides Reva because she's new, but like all the trilogy characters, not only do you know they survive, they finish exactly where they started this show at. Nothing is different for any of them.
Yeah,
Oh, except Luke probably shouldn't have met Obi-Wan the way he
Of course,
did.
of course, of course.
And the whole...
Obi-Wan's gone on adventures with Reva now.
Well, yeah. That's what...
So he's just gonna leave the kid?
Well, that's the thing.
Like,
It's like...
isn't that the whole point?
When he gets back with drop Leia off and all that, she's like, whenever you know where to... If you need me, you know where to
this is-
find me.
This is stupid.
Are you... Evan, what? If you need me, you know where to find me. Isn't that the whole opposite of what's supposed to be happening here?
Also, what really annoyed me was their just terrible duct tape attempt to mask this hole that they've made by having Leia know Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's just like, oh, don't tell anybody that we know each other. It's
Okay.
important. That's it. And that's their attempt to
Okay.
fix that.
Yeah, man.
I would have
And-
taken a Jedi mind trick. And it's like, I am a stranger. It's like,
That would have been better.
Of course, you would have been like,
Yeah.
but
In A New
but it
Hope,
would have made sense.
More
But she's
sense,
powered,
more
so
sense.
no, that wouldn't even made sense because she fought Reva.
Yeah.
Like, she fought Reva's
She
mind
can do
shit
everything.
off and crap. God damn.
In A New Hope too, like, why have her lie in this message? The message is to Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Her message is reaching out to Obi-Wan because, oh, Death Star plans or whatever, we need you to do this. It's personal. It's not addressed to someone else. So why is she pretending to Obi-Wan not to know Obi-Wan?
and like,
Served my father in the Clone
yeah,
Wars.
and
Yes.
even like, I'd seen someone online trying to argue against that with like, oh, what if it's intercepted or whatever. Well, but she doesn't have to go into too much details. Like, you helped me once before. I mean,
Yes.
that this is my biggest time of need.
Yes.
Like,
And even then,
no, you're a stranger.
if someone
What's the benefit?
If someone intercepts that and they learn that Leia knows Obi-Wan, what is that going to change?
Nothing.
What is that going to affect?
Like, he was one of the greatest Jedis of all time.
Yeah.
Her dad was a senator then.
Yeah.
Like, so it's not that, you know, they,
Yeah.
like, ugh, where's the stretch? Like, how could, she couldn't possibly
Yeah.
know Obi-Wan.
Unless she gets in a bad relationship and doesn't trust men for a while.
Next.
First thoughts, Dave.
Spoken about.
Seriously.
God.
That was
What a
like...
stupid thing, man.
ah.
Show's bad enough without that, Dave.
It's done.
Alrighty. Let's move on to Herogasm Episode 6 of The Boys.
Build it up too much.
They did.
It was a very good episode.
That's great. The story, and we were talking before the pod probably a little bit too much about it, but there's things we probably can't say
Get excited.
that we want to
Yeah.
say. But it felt like, well, I felt a little bit like that episode of The Simpsons where Bart and Lisa are desensitized to the violence. Maybe, too much other things. But it just felt like everything around the hero-gasm orgy and everything was just overshadowed by the really good storytelling and the ongoing stories around it. It was kind of just a background scene.
Because they pulled everybody's little subplots together.
Yeah.
Big time.
In one location that really shouldn't work, all of them parts coming there. But it did.
Yeah.
All their parts.
And there's much you can do with Herogasm without making it porn.
Yes.
You know, so you got what it was.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
You saw enough
well, from get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw enough
hanging around his shoulder.
messed up stuff to, you know.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, and when Soldier Boy went off, and Love Sausage just carrying himself, his smouldering self. Oh, poor bastard.
Nerve something.
There was just so much to unpack in that episode besides the hero-gasm shit. Like, Starlight naked and we got nothing. No.
Like, this annoys me. Mother's milk.
Yes.
You're not powered.
Yes.
What are you going to do?
Oh, when he's like this?
Yes.
I know.
Like,
I know
I
you're
understand
angry,
you want to fight him, but
But
what are
you're
you going to
smarter
do?
than this, man. Like,
I know, I get it, but
But
what are
I
you going
also
to do?
think,
Is it wit's end?
yeah, and just like, if he, like, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Because obviously if you lose that fight, that
I'm going
we
to
all know
die.
what
At
that
least I
means.
did something.
Yes,
He
like,
died
I know,
trying.
but-
yeah.
Still.
Yeah, and he's got the trauma and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind
Like,
of.
yeah, but what are you going to do?
You know the thing with Mother's Milk that annoys me the most? Why is he called Mother's Milk on this goddamn show?
They never
I
really-
think they're going to go there. I think I saw an interview
It makes no sense. That
saying that they're going to go into that.
good. It just annoys me.
Deep.
Ah.
Well, that was
that was the
foreshadowed.
one, right?
That was foreshadowed 2
Yes.
episodes
Yeah.
ago.
And also, let's talk about the Deep and how we opened this episode. With the
Oh my
imagine.
goodness. That was fucking great.
That's just like shots fired.
So beautiful.
Very
Oh,
large shots
so
fired.
good.
Yes, so well done. And the people that got to do it, I was
Yes.
really impressed.
Yeah, Black Noir. He had a good singing voice, Black Noir.
The Black Noir bit, how it's
How
interesting.
good!
Right.
Oh, and the quiver of Homelander's, he would have
Yeah.
left me. He.
Oh, Homelander talking to himself in the mirror.
Oh!
Oh, that was Spider-Man level
Yeah.
shit.
If
Yeah,
this dude don't win, like, whatever bullshit Emmy or what it
He
is,
needs an
like,
Emmy.
what's, like, how can that not
He
be?
needs an Emmy.
There's
He's
no
great.
one acting better than him on
Because
television.
that just means, like, there can't be more than another season.
No, that means we're having this conversation. No way more than one.
If it wasn't
There's
for
2
them,
spin-offs coming, so I reckon they'll be sweet with doing it smart. Hopefully.
if it wasn't for them announcing that another season's coming, I would have thought this is the last season.
Oh, the way
Like, we're in the
yeah,
end game.
right.
After the Butcher thing,
Yep.
there's...
How
They
much
move-
longer is this going to last? Yeah.
Moves so fast,
Yeah.
everything's coming to an end.
Yep.
A-Train.
Yes.
That bit was great.
Wow.
Yes.
Just so brutal.
Yes.
As soon as he grabbed him on the floor, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, shit!
Yeah, what was happening?
Yeah, started wincing, like, oh no.
Yeah, it was so good, so
But
far.
then let's go back a step with Ashley with A-Train talking about what he'd been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how he just seems to give a shit now something's
Yeah.
happened close to home.
Well, yes, that's how people work.
Well, unfortunately. But, and as we've said before, she's the worst.
The worst person on the
Her
show.
ripping her hair out, man, is some of the craziest shit in this show.
I just love that Black Noir just shit himself.
Yeah.
Out.
Because he
Done.
knew.
Yeah.
He knew what's
And
coming.
there's a few more. Like, that was a big team. There's a few to go, too.
The dragonfly or
I
whatever.
think he got. Didn't
Swallow-
he
no,
get
he
exploded?
Oh, he got
He
shot.
exploded in the
Yeah, he
thing.
did. He did.
I think the other one was the Mentallo dude or something.
Yeah.
I think that's maybe the only one left.
That'd be interesting. But yeah, no, the Black and White
What
stuff
about the
is very
twins when they tried to use their powers?
I thought the twins were gonna be
A bit more friendly?
yeah,
Yeah, me
But-
too.
because I thought that's what they were gonna go.
Quicksilver,
yeah,
Scarlet Witch Ultimate
yeah,
style?
yeah. I thought that's what they were gonna do,
Yes.
but
Disappointed then?
not disappointed. But it's like for the show, I wouldn't have put it past them.
Yeah, I 100% thought that's where it was going to go.
But it was good, and just the line from Huey is like, "I just think I need to rest my arsehole."
Yes.
What a great line to get out of that, to be
But he
honest.
said-
Like, without answering any questions,
Yeah.
like raising any
Yeah,
queries or
yeah,
anything
I
on. why there's a naked guy walking around not wanting. But yeah, that.
And then the shot in the toilet.
Yes.
Like, okay, maybe that's the
Yes.
stuff.
Yes. Oh, for sure. Like,
You know, because all out of the whole thing, I'm like, oof, okay.
yeah. Yes.
I was watching Jackass again.
So, like, do you guys reckon maybe they filmed stuff that they didn't use?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they got. Maybe
Bring on the
got,
DVD extras.
Yeah. Got cut or something.
Director's cut.
Snyder cut.
But,
Book
where do we go from here? The boys are done, right? Like
Yep.
over. But like with the Starlight stuff,
The 7 are done,
yeah. Starlight. So Starlight's mum's dead tomorrow then. Like,
probably.
And
She
we still
dead,
don't
yeah.
know what happened to Maeve. Everyone keeps
Yeah.
saying she's
Yeah.
dead. I'm kind of
She's
glad
not right.
it didn't go down the way people were talking during the week.
Well, it's
Jesus.
just what I thought.
Dark.
I know,
No, you.
I know.
Dark.
but that's why I thought
I
it
know.
just hit me.
I'm so glad it didn't.
Me too.
Yeah.
Straight away, I was like, whew. I didn't want to see that.
Right.
All right,
Well.
tell me after.
Yeah, I'll tell you later. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
for
Yeah, not for this one.
not for real people's ears.
Soldier Boy's antiquated masculinity is hilarious.
You ain't wrong, I told you.
Soldier Boy saying that he started Herogasm with
Liberty?
Liberty, she was
Yeah.
a firecracker back then. That was excellent little line drop.
I was just straight away. Went,
Benny's?
yep,
Oh yeah,
straight away into them.
Huey trying to lift his shield.
Yes. He was excellent.
He really is good.
Like, I never watched Supernatural.
No, me
either.
neither.
You know, in one of the Batman cartoons, he did pretty good voices
Yeah.
or something, but like he was excellent.
I've seen a few Supernaturals. Out of the two of them, he's a better one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, isn't
Yeah.
the other one like? Didn't he cry because a girl kissed him at a con or something?
Oh,
I think she touched his buttocks.
Oh no. Anyway,
Alright.
yeah, no, I think he's done a really good role.
Yeah, he's
he's
excellent.
really good.
He's awesome.
It was a great show.
The voice. Oh, the voice.
The
Yeah.
voice is excellent. I still go back to that PSA and then the
Yes.
outtakes from that PSA that came out before the season started was excellent.
Sure, yeah, so
Got that
good.
little trigger, that Russian pop song trigger.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Can we talk about one of the best superhero fights I've seen in live action though?
Yes.
Like that freeway fight, like where they're eyeing each other, and Soldier Boy just grabs Homelander
Yeah,
by the
like,
cape.
just calls him out on his
excellent.
cape and everything.
Yes,
Yeah, that was up there with that Civil War fight.
like, it was
Yeah.
damn good, man.
And he's like looking at himself in the mirror at the end, all bruised
Yeah.
up, and like this is the first time he's
Ever been like
Yes.
that? Like ever.
and then that caused the conversation.
And even that
earlier with
first
himself.
scene where they're like, he's back, he realizes, and he goes into the like, then he has that conversation. With
Yeah.
Like he's lost his shit. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
he's lost-
knows he can't.
Well, just even the first time he realizes, what have you done, William? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when Huey hits A-Train, he's like, you shouldn't have been able to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
And there was
Like-
another foreshadowing line there where he's like, I want to hit him again or something. He's like, you're never going to get a chance to do that. And okay, yeah, you were really right there.
So good. The show's the best thing going on TV.
Like the deep, funny all that stuff is. That dude's irredeemable.
Oh yeah.
A-Train sort of had a little bit of an arc.
Yes.
Like him genuinely apologizing to Huey.
Yes.
Still, and
And then
Huey-
Huey punched him in the face.
I guess he had that sort of
Yes.
just little pent up stuff. That,
That's dead. Nah, but that's all Huey also because I'm a big man now.
yes,
I'm strong
absolutely.
now.
I can do it now.
'Cause,
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, you're a piece of shit, Huey.
for sure.
You don't. We talked
Just.
about it. You don't deserve that.
Fucking
Well, he
Blue
walked
Hawk.
away from it.
Yeah.
That Blue Hawk. Is this I love?
Ah,
it.
Oh man.
Yes.
Mate.
So good. So good.
It's a great show.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Amazing show. Okay. How did Miss Marvel go this week?
It was the best one yet. You got a lot of answers.
Yeah.
And
The
it's
most
nice that we
action.
keep saying that, to be
Yeah.
honest, which is
Yeah.
what you want.
Yeah,
With
and it's still fun.
Yes.
You have
Could
the
be fun,
like, yeah, but I've said it before. Like that sort of seems like a season 2 thing.
Yeah.
This is just set up.
yeah, true.
It depends if they get a season 2.
Oh, it's like
But-
the first hour
Well,
of
the
the
movie will be
Spider-Man.
season 2, if
Yeah.
anything.
I don't know anything about them, but you saw the clandestines. So
Yeah, it's an interesting choice.
yeah, I don't know. Like, elaborate on. Can you tell me about them? Because I don't know. I know they exist. I don't know
they're
anything
like-
about them.
Alan Davis UK
Yeah, I
sort
know
of stuff, right?
Alan Davis.
Yeah.
I really don't get like the turn that they did.
They want to go back home.
They can't wait like one night.
They've been there since for you don't know how
They
long.
can wait one more night.
But it's not one more night.
Yeah, because it's like, oh,
That she just says needs more time. They don't know how long
Yeah.
time it's going to be.
yeah, but they can wait. It's like, oh, she's out waiting. Okay, we'll wait.
Yeah, but it's not one night. They don't specify one night.
Well,
They
can
still need to figure out
gently
how to do it.
persuade
And they're the
her.
bad guys.
Yeah, but they already like
Bad guys don't
befriended
give a
her.
shit.
Yes,
But the befriended was bullshit.
Yes.
That's right. And the son may want to help them, but he's
Yes.
the only one, and they don't give a shit about him because he was born here. So,
They want to get back home.
Yeah, they just want to go home.
They don't care.
You attract
And-
more flies with like honey.
No, but they tried that and it didn't. They didn't get their results.
Oh,
It wasn't
So
a
this
hell
time
no.
they're going the other way.
Now it's not gonna happen, but
But and also, I think why the wedding is you got more inclined. The rest of your family's here. We will kill them all.
Yes.
You're going to help us.
That's why the dude's like,
There's-
they're going to kill your family.
Yes.
Yeah. They're coming. They will kill everyone.
She comes to her tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we're going to kill you if you don't help us. Cool. Kill me.
but
You
they
can't get
didn't
home then
need to do
either.
that.
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean. But like,
it's just my powers are weakening or something. We need to get home
No.
soon. Sorry.
All they said was, I need more time. She didn't say one night. I need one
I
night
know,
extra.
but they could have persuaded her. Like
They were trying, Dave, and it didn't work.
they were getting there.
They weren't, because she said more time. She didn't say 14 hours. She didn't say, "Oh, look, I'll be good in
Yeah.
6 to 12 days."
I can do it. Just let me go to the wedding. No, she has more time.
and if anything,
And she
the
doesn't
more
know.
she thinks about it, the more she looks into the risk. Because the risk ain't going to change.
Yeah.
The more likely that she's going to say no.
And when
than
there's
yes.
more
Something
time,
goes wrong.
they
Yeah.
don't know
Because-
how to do it in the first place, Dave. It's not like Bruno's like, oh yeah, this is how we do it, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, oh yeah, we can do this. Just give me one day.
Yeah, they
She's like, we need more time.
She's a tool.
They just want.
They don't specify how long it was going to take. All they say is more time.
If I'm picking up a hammer and the hammer's like, oh no, I got to wait. Too bad. Bang.
A lot of table hitting this episode, Jason.
Yeah. And $2 of coke.
It's got to go somewhere.
I think the clandestine thing, that was just the biggest throwaway ever to make it connect, because they're just genies. Or whatever,
Yeah.
Right, you know? Like, I think they could have saved the Inhumans with this. I think it's a missed opportunity there.
Yeah. I was waiting for
Or
them
at
to
least
say
some kind of, like, Kreenus or something, or I think that...
Well, that shocked me that didn't come into
Yeah.
it.
Especially because we know where it's coming.
Exactly right. And then, what's coming down the track. I thought they might have gone the Kree route, but that's a choice.
But though the fact that they're not like alien dimension is interesting though, where that could possibly go and where that could be from. But yeah, the clandestine thing was just there, throwaway. Yeah, like the Avengers, the first Avengers aliens. We don't want to use one of our big aliens. Oh, Shatari. We called somebody a Shatari once. That'll do, right?
They look completely different now.
Yeah.
They're not shapeshifters.
Yeah.
I don't know about the chick from Damage Control. She's from Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, she's
and it's the
terrible.
exact same freaking character, and I don't think she's got any range. It's just that.
Yeah,
And
and
they
Angry
really
Rich.
could have just got someone, not necessarily unknown, but yeah,
Unrecognizable face. That's
exactly
all.
right. That's what you want. Yeah, it was a bit
Typecast.
disappointing. Yeah, typecast, and yeah, she's a bit annoying anyway.
I know. I thought that scene was maybe the weakest thing. They come in, take all the gin out, but the girl who they're sort of actually after,
Yeah.
is just there and just walks away. Like, okay.
I don't know if they saw her. I mean,
Oh, what do you mean? Are they fucking blind? She's there.
They are. They are from the last
I
episode.
know. But
They
like,
couldn't find a car speed.
I was a bit. I was like, you're just a bit lazy. You could have made a bit more effort with that. I
Just
thought.
turn your head to a little bit.
But it's good. The girl is great. I think.
She is
I
very
think
good.
she's very good. And the white boy's good.
Like, I dig the
The whole
cast,
cast is
really.
actually
Yeah.
very good. Yes.
Her parents are great. Her dad's great.
Yeah, Dad is the star. Star of the show. But yeah, I'm keen to see what
Yeah.
next one
Two more?
goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah. No,
Is it 5 or 6?
6.
yeah, there's 3 more.
3 more then.
Yeah, halfway.
Oh yeah, because it wasn't. They didn't put 2 up
Yeah.
like they normally do.
No.
They should have.
Good show.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it.
Alrighty. That wraps us up this week.
guess so.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, comment, subscribe, give us a rate on Spotify.
Watch Danger Room.
Oh yeah.
Danger Room.
Danger Room.
Fridays.
Fridays, every Friday.
Every
Good.
Friday.
Well, until we
release
run
another-
out.
in another couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
See ya.
Let's go to the pub.
Yep.
Bye.
Let's not.